On Newark TV today, we meet with Martin Bishop from Wise Guys in Newark. He tells us how we can dress like a European.
Hello, my name is Martin Bishop. I'm manager of Wise Guys Menswear in Newark. As a company, we've been established for 8 years, trading in Newark for 7. We were originally in the butter market across the road, but we had the opportunity to move to these bigger premises 4 years ago. And in here, really, we just built on our success. It's been a challenging time, the last 12 months or something, but luckily the doors are open once more. People are back out on the streets and we're able to go about our daily business, looking after the good people of Newark in the area.
Yes, you are. Yeah, it's great to be in here because what you don't realise in Newark, there are so many little independents floating about with such good brands and good stock.
Yeah, we're very fortunate in Newark, particularly on Middlegate where we're located. Bulk of the businesses on here are privately owned, independent businesses. So behind each one you've got a person who's driven, they've got a vision for their business and they can tailor it to the local market and just keep building on their success. Also it means as well they're committed to the local town. You haven't got businesses of an independent nature shutting their doors and pulling out the town. We are really recognised as the lifeblood in Newark.
Yeah, no, it's good, it's good. Now, Wise Guys, because that's the name of the store, Wise Guys, where did that come from?
Well, the business was founded in 2013 by Mike Willis. I've taken over the reins from him in Newark and he looks after the business from a distance now. During that time, he's opened up Melton Mowbray, Sleaford and also Boston. Mike has been in menswear forever. He's got all the knowledge, all the kapow. He's a larger than life character. And Wise Guys really refers to the knowledge he's brought into the business by appointing managers in each of those locations with a wealth of background in menswear. So not to be cocky, but you know, we are the Wise Guys of menswear. We could just bring that to bear in each of our stores and really look after our customers.
It's interesting that you say Newark, Sleaford,
Melton Mowbray
and Boston.
Boston in September of last year. During all that excitement of 2020, we went ahead and opened the 4th outlet.
So I can only see that's mental. You know, you hear that and you think, no way, no. Why would anybody want to put their money into something and invest in a shutdown or a lockdown?
Yeah,
but you've done really well, haven't you?
Yeah, he's isolated or identified, I should say. He's identified market towns as being ideal locations for Wise Guys. I think in a city you're up against chains, you're up against multiple shops, but in a market town you can really get to know your local population, build relationships with people.
Yeah.
And you know, Boston was just the latest in that, but Newark, he always viewed this as his flagship store. You know, we're in quite a quirky location before and then able to flip across the road into this big barn of a store and really do what we do.
Yeah, so all right, so just give us a take on, you know, the shop itself. So what are we catering? Who are we catering for?
We're catering for that guy 30 plus. I think when you go through the years as a gent, you can sometimes very easily, without realising it, sort of begin to lose your identity. You're no longer the young gun around town, and you're thinking, well, how do I dress? How should I dress? You know, maybe I'm a family man now. Maybe the children are getting a little bit older now, and you can start to focus on yourself again. You can walk around town plastered in slogans and advertising from other brands, but if you come into somewhere like Wise Guys, we can really help identify who you are again and help you to give that identity. Make you feel special about yourself once more.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Go on.
So I'm dressed in my branded shirt and everything else, yeah. What would you say, Steve, this is what I think you should be wearing?
Steve, you are easy to dress. You walk in here, you've got personality before anything else. What I would do is I'd open up the offer to you. We've got colours, we've got neutrals, we've got very strong patterns, we've got strong colours. I think somebody with a little bit of self-confidence can quickly embrace those and quickly realise, yeah, there's a place for that in my wardrobe. There really is. It's something I can refer back to season after season. With somewhere like Wise Guys, you're not investing in fast fashion. I think every purchase here, we're very mindful that it's something that should be able to sit in your wardrobe and play a part in years to come.
That's very important, isn't it?
It is now. I think since we've been open, people are wanting to tell us they want to shop local and they're prepared to spend. We're not high end, we're not the cheapest either, but we're an affordable offer on your local high street, and it's something that you can sustain yourself in years to come.
Yeah. What type of brands do you hold?
The bulk of ours, we've sourced them from the continent. The reason for that being affordability, recognisability of brands as well. They offer us a sensible fit. We're not offering a skinny silhouette, neither are we offering a loose, shapeless fit. It's something a little bit quirky, a little bit suited to those guys we've identified as really not wanting to shop elsewhere.
Yeah. So with the British market, because a lot of companies now are saying, "Well, hang on 1 minute, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that," you know, fly the flag. Do we have an English brand that we could call upon or at any time, or what?
The bulk of ours are represented in the UK by agents who we've got relationships going back years. I mean, luckily,
so it's well established.
Yeah, well established. I mean, Mike's been in menswear since he was in short trousers, and he's just got a wealth of connections who, when he established the company, they were prepared to come on board because they knew what he stood for. You know, he wanted to offer people choices they didn't have offered by large brands, large chains elsewhere.
Yeah, it is interesting, like you say, looking around, you've got that slight Mediterranean feel.
I think
that's how I
picking up on the colour.
Right.
Colour isn't something you should be frightened of as an English gent. It really shouldn't be. It's something that can really sit well alongside all those favourite clothes you've got in your wardrobe. I mean, this season here, where I'm stood, you've got a lot of blues, but we've also got a lot of earth tones. We've got some greens and some really subtle pastel palettes as well. And then just over the way here, we've got the Weird Fish collection. That always brings with it a little bit of colour ready for the summer. And in here you've got mustards and you've got pastel greens as well.
It's interesting that the pastels are coming back.
Yeah, I think they sit really well alongside the English complexion. You know, some of us, you know, we feel like we're indoors all the time and get a little bit pasty, but really we're all sun worshippers and we can't wait to get out there. You know what it's like, as soon as the sun's out, boom, we're out there. This is when those colours really play the part. Just give your outfit that little bit of zing. Yeah.
Do you know, it's interesting you say that because I've never actually looked at it that way. But what I do know is, whenever I go abroad and I get a tan, I'm looking for those softer colours.
This is it.
Not the harsher colours.
This is it.
So yeah.
I think once you've got that little bit of outdoor tan, a little bit healthy look about yourself, it does give you that extra bit of confidence. It's what we want to do. We just want you to feel good in what you're wearing. It's no good of spending a few minutes and showing you how good you can look. You purchase it, take it home, it sits in the back of the wardrobe. Everything we want to do here, we just want to make you feel good, look good about yourself. Well, it's succeeding in doing that. It's just giving us good relationships with people. It just allows us to continue to grow during pretty challenging times of late. Yeah.
Well, I can see that we're going to do that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back and have a look at a few of the brands.
Lovely. Yeah. Well, what we've got over this side of the store is the core of our casual collection, and that's represented by the brand La Squadra. Now they're based in Paris. And in pre-COVID times, we'd always look forward to a bit of a jolly, head over to Paris for a couple of days and view the collection, make our selections, place the order, and then look forward to it arriving on our UK shores a good 6 months or so later. Now this season, just where I'm stood here, you've got some beautiful terracotta and earth tones. You've got your short sleeve polos. All of these are cotton printed cloth. We've got rugbies. There's always a place for a rugby in the casual wardrobe. We've got that here as well. And each of the tops, we like to offer it with a cotton chino or a tailored chino short. And examples of those we've got just over the way here. And you see we've got, to complement the blues, we've got your earth tones, we've got your browns, got your greys. And then for anybody feeling that little bit bolder, ready to take the leap, we've got some beautiful mustards going on here as well. So that's your bottom half taken care of. We've got your leather driving shoes you can throw into the outfit as well. They're something a lot of guys have really started to embrace in the last 3 or 4 years. It's the sort of thing you used to see only in your sunshine hotel holidays, but now it's something you'll see on the streets of the UK. We're starting to get things right now across the board as a menswear wearing nation. Behind me, again, strong colours. Got lovely mustards going on here and blueprints, and the fabrics are as you'd expect. All pure cottons. We've got the PK, which means it's a little bit more textured, but then you've got the dressier, softer materials here as well. And again, what we spoke about earlier about materials and colours looking good next to your skin, we've got your rose colour and you've got your lilac before we go into the interesting patterns and the like. These are all Bailey's Giordano, and then next to them you've got Lizard King. Now we get on great with these guys. They're just based down the road in Nottingham, and they've been part of the company since Mike opened the doors back in 2013. Big part of what we do at Wise Guys is the formal wear. Now that means either a suit to buy or a suit to hire. Now when would you want to hire a suit? Well, for your big day, your wedding day. If you come along and identify your needs as a groom, or you come in as a groom and you really want some guidance with your wedding, again, that's where we can come in with our professionalism, expertise. The wedding hire suits, what's popular at the moment are the tailored suits. We can also offer the more traditional top hat and tails look for you as well. At the minute, it's coming down to the popularity of the blue suits and the grey. And what a lot of parties are really keen on doing is throwing in the tweed collection as well, whereby you can have a fancy waistcoat and coordinating neckwear. That's really something that's chimed with people in recent seasons. Colours, again, comes down to blues and greys. Sounds like not many, but believe me, within that there's a whole host of different shades and textures and looks that we can put together for the party. Couples come in, let us know the good news. Again, it's something we can work with them to put together. So each order is very personal to them and reflects their colour schemes and their own needs. Again, it's been really disrupted in the last 18 months. Couples rolling weddings over to season before season. This year we're able to get down to the business of actually dressing all of our wearers. We've already had a few wedding parties in, but obviously with the restrictions they've been small in number. But in the next few weeks and months we're really looking forward to getting the larger parties put together. Believe me, on a Saturday in here there's an awful lot of anxious grooms and groomsmen getting ready for the following week. Well, it's enjoyable, and if we go about it in the right way, everybody's having a good time. And when outfits are returned to us, we always hope to see a few photos of them looking their best before people get too excited or too tired. So the whole working from home issue we've had, thanks to recent interruptions, has been interesting. People have exited the office and have been working from home, communicating with their colleagues on Zoom calls and the like. And there's been that question mark over, what do we wear? What do I have to wear? What should I buy? Even though we were closed, we were taking orders thanks to the online shop wiseguysmenswear.co.uk, and we were able to supply people with alternatives. By that I mean a shirt where perhaps you used to wear a tie in the office, the tie has gone, but it was worn, you know, people were wearing shirts, maybe a waistcoat, but very often they were interested in going for the softer tailored options, jackets like I'm wearing today, which aren't too restrictive. And also adding a little bit of colour, pattern and texture. And these are garments that you can wear on a video call. Now things are improving, you can wear them out to a restaurant, you can wear them out to the pub. It's our go-to look really. Nice smart jacket, put it on with your best jeans, away you go. And in Newark, aren't we lucky with so many beautiful places to go out for a bite to eat and some fine dining. What we've got here in a nice little capsule, nice little nutshell, is the essence of Wise Guys really. You've got colour, you've got interesting texture of the shirts, even down to the fine details of the accessories for your outfit. Good socks, good shoes, good shirts, linked together with all the other items we've seen this morning. It's enough to take you anywhere, and hopefully with the confidence and enjoyment, self-belief that you're looking your absolute best and that people are going to pay you that little bit of compliment, you'll feel like a wise guy.
If you'd like to be featured on Newark TV, why not drop us a line on info@newark-tv.co.uk. Oh, and don't forget, hit the subscribe button